Okay, let me show you a briefing on how to set up, how to use the rig controls for this exercise, and a few tips on what to do and what to add on your final scene. First of all, if you notice, I'm pretty sure you have noticed this rig for some reason was saved with some animation. I guess they were testing the movement. It's quite annoying because it's not what we need to do. So with the head control selected, go to Graph Editors, Curve Editor, and delete every single key that you see there on the transform tracks. Just select that. You can also delete it here on the timeline. And when you do that, you select it and press the delete key, everything is gone. So now there's no like wobble movement. I think they were just testing the skin binding and they forgot to remove those keys. Okay, for this exercise we need to use sound of some sort. You have the option of importing your own sound. Just keep it to 5 seconds or less. I will accept anything like 1 or 2 words that show understanding of the concept of lip syncing, because we only have 1 week to work on this. And I also want to see, other than just the lips moving, I want to see body animation to reinforce that, facial expressions and head movements. So that's going to be a little bit more than just animating the lips, okay? There is a website I wanted to share with you. It's called the 11 Second Club. And they have a monthly competition where you can download the rigs already done for you, and you can also download the sound file, and that's what they require you to do. This month is this file.
I'm a vegetarian. You know what? I don't eat meat. Pork? No.
Okay, so that's a preview of the file. It involves 2 characters, so they just want to see you animating to speech and also body language of those 2 characters. You could use the sound files from here and animate it up to 5 seconds or so. Just use a little bit of it. If you do want to enter the competition, you have to finish the whole sequence though. So, but for the class, you can use that and give it a test to one of their rigs. And eventually, I would like to suggest that you actually participate on this contest. So that's the soundtrack I'm going to use. So how do we make it go inside 3D Studio Max so that we can hear the sound? Okay. The first thing we need to do is go to the Graph Editors menu and find the dope sheet. When you open that, you're going to notice that there's a sound node over there. So double click on it and you're going to see some options here. Let's choose sound to add sound and pick the WAV file that you're going to use. For the assignment, remember, keep in mind that it's going to be short. So maybe a thank you or welcome or something short. Like, hi, good to see you, or hello, how are you, something on that line, a couple words together will be enough for just half week of animation, okay? So don't keep it short, but not too short that it's just a word, a letter, a couple words together as a phrase that works like a phrase will be enough, okay? Then click open there and say, okay, use the defaults. And when you do that, you're going to now play the animation. Let's see.
I'm a vegetarian. You know what? I don't eat meat.
Okay, the sound is imported to 3D Max. But let's put the waveform here. Go to the timeline and go configure. Right-click, configure, show soundtrack. Okay, that is what we're going to use as a guide. The waveform, notice that when the character speaks, there's a big waveform that tells us when they talk. Just let's go take a quick look.
Vegetarian. You know what? I don't eat meat. I'm a vegetarian.
So I'm a vegetarian, so it happens somewhere here. Let's play it and...
I'm a vegetarian. You know what?
Okay, let's see.
I'm a vegetarian.
I want to keep looping.
I'm a vegetarian. You know what? I don't eat meat.
Okay, so starts happening somewhere here. You can always drag it to hear the sound.